David Settle with Laramie head coach Clint Reed as we get set for the first round of the Class 4A playoffs. Laramie going on the road to Natrona up in Casper Friday night, playing at Cheney Alumni Field. It's a 6 p.m. kickoff. And Clint, I know the regular season did not end the way you wanted it to last Friday because you could have put yourself in a better position, maybe a more favorable matchup, but it is what it is now. But do you find any motivation, any sort of hey, we got to rally and perform better than we did last Friday out of your group heading into this playoff game?
Yeah, going into last week, we weren't healthy. You know, we had some guys down. Garrett wasn't out there as far as the DN spot goes, and that really solidifies the defense. So I think sometimes it takes the wind and confidence out of some of their teammates. We're back now. We're not totally healthy. We're trying to rehab. We're trying to get ready for 6 o'clock Friday. But just having everyone on the field again for that game, I think will rise the level of that confidence.
Is there a belief of, hey, we can do this on this squad right now and with the coaching staff?
You know, that's the optimistic thing about young people. You know, you got a senior class that comes in, you got a new group of kids each and every year. They believe they can do anything, and you got to ride that as long as you can. So, you know, I believe that they have that in their hearts and where they're at, and we're going to go out there and compete as hard as we can at 6 o'clock.
What about this matchup against Natrona? What do you kind of look at after seeing them about a month and a half ago?
You know, they're still a very well-balanced team, a well-coached team, fundamentally technically sound. But, you know, they seem to be throwing the ball around a little bit, spreading the ball, having some confidence in that. So we're going to have to scheme for that a little bit and set our defense there. And the main thing is you always think about the physicality and how they are up front, and that's why they can run the ball. So again, we tried to show them some film, the first 2 drives, how we held them to punts and how we can handle it. You know, we broke down mentally when some officiating situations, some calls, some penalties and things, and then we just lost it from there, to be honest with you. So we just got to stay focused on that, and we know we can compete with them.
Turnovers have been kind of an unfortunate issue down the stretch for your squad. And you know Coach Harshman's squad loves to kind of capitalize on those with quick turnaround scores and get up on you and build that momentum. How do you go about maybe kind of taking care of the football a little bit better this week? You
know, it's the things you talk about with the kids. You love their energy and their effort. And a lot of times it's that second effort or really trying to make a play, trying to go outside of the box and do more than they should be doing as far as what the responsibility is. So, you know, you want to commend them on that effort and that passion, but understand, you know, where we are in the game, down in distance, what's most important right now, and value that ball. And then understand that we have another play that can be successful the next play. So don't try to do too much sometimes.
All right. From a scheme standpoint, what do you remember about Natrona offensively, defensively?
Like I said, they're well balanced. You know, 4 in the backfield right there is just dynamic, and it starts up front. The line is just fundamentally sound. They really are. You know, but then Harshman right now is throwing the ball around real well, so now you got this balanced attack going. He's not just a running quarterback, you know, mixed in there with number 4, so he's slinging it around real nice. So we got our work cut out for him, and we're going to try to scheme some things defensively, try to cover their guys and stay right in front of them.
What about defensively? They're so aggressive most of the time.
Yeah, they are. I mean, again, when you have a solid line that can control the line of scrimmage, you got some DNs and bookends right there who try to keep everything contained. Got some outside backers that feel real nice. So again, it's just talent-wise, personnel. They've got a lot of guys over there to compete, and they got a lot of guys pushing each other right now. So when you're the 11 guys on the field for their program, you know, they're a pretty talented program.
More than anything, I think sometimes people forget, and Natrona still does play quite a few of these guys both ways, just like we do. It's just they probably have a few more guys that can come in and spell some of these guys from a rest standpoint.
Oh, you do, and exactly. It just goes to us right now. Our numbers are down. You know, it's tough right now to compete and have practice and scout teams. And when number 1s are down right now, to fill in with number 2s, and those guys are normally running scout team, it makes it challenging to hold practices right now. So we have to be efficient at what we do and try to make sure, you know, we're not always on the field getting ourselves exhausted and tired, because right now the kids are tired at this point in the season.
Is there a message for your team, not necessarily like a pregame speech or anything, but is there a message that you certainly want to convey during practice this week to get these guys amped up for this game?
It is. You know, we talk about it at the beginning of the season. What's your goal? You know, you want to get to the playoffs, and no matter where you sit as a program, no matter where you were last year, every young man's dream is to get to the state title game. And right now, you're in the door. You've been welcomed in the door, through the door. So right now, everyone, again, is 0-0. It's a 3-game season, so anything can happen on Friday night.
All right, it's a 6 o'clock kickoff from Cheney Alumni Field up in Casper at Natrona County High School. That got pushed back a little bit earlier this week, but I promise you it is a 6 p.m. kickoff. Join for Don Hudson, myself, in the broadcast call on KUWB, our stream, or on our new KUWB app. Starts at 5 o'clock. Clint, best of luck against the Mustangs.
Thank you, David.
Plainsmen football in the playoffs at Natrona County Friday night.